Mixed signals across assets today. Let us cut through the noise and focus on what matters most. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete Forex market briefing for June 3rd. Currency markets are being driven by a complex mix of central bank policy, geopolitical risk, and shifting growth expectations. Let us break it all down. Here is a snapshot of how the major currency pairs are trading today. Euro to US dollar is trading at 1.16, losing 0.13% on the session. The world's most traded pair is driven by ECB versus Fed rate differentials. The move in the dollar reflects reports that what would a US-Iran deal mean for European stocks. Pound sterling to US dollar is trading at 1.35, gaining 0.11% on the session. Sterling is highly sensitive to UK inflation data and Bank of England rate guidance. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Commission discusses gas and oil supply risks with EU countries as the conflict in the Middle East reaches a 3-month mark. Enriched.europa.eu. US dollar to Japanese yen is trading at 159.64, gaining 0% on the session. Dollar yen tracks the US-Japan rate differential and Bank of Japan intervention risk. Investor sentiment is being shaped by gold prices tick up as traders weigh Iran truce prospects, hot us inflation. USD SGD is trading at 0.7823, gaining 0% on the session. The Singapore dollar reflects Asian FX sentiment, trade flows, and MAS monetary policy. Equity markets are responding to reports that gold falls with inflation worries rising on Middle East conflict. Australian dollar to US dollar is trading at 0.7183, gaining 0.03% on the session. The Aussie dollar closely tracks commodity prices, especially iron ore, and Chinese growth signals. The move in the dollar reflects reports that what would a US-Iran deal mean for European stocks. US dollar to Chinese yuan is trading at 0.1479, gaining 0.07% on the session. The onshore yuan reflects PBOC daily fixings, US-China trade dynamics, and capital flow controls. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Commission discusses gas and oil supply risks with EU countries as the conflict in the Middle East reaches a 3-month mark. Enriched.europa.eu. Now let us look at the macro forces behind today's currency moves. On the geopolitical front, this comes as Tech Weekly. Software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network, adding pressure to energy markets. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Investor sentiment is being shaped by gold prices tick up as traders weigh Iran truce prospects, hot us inflation. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. On the data front, equity markets are responding to reports that Tech Weekly, software earnings help S&P 500 hit 8th week of gains, Investing News Network. The move in the dollar reflects reports that what would a US-Iran deal mean for European stocks. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Commission discusses gas and oil supply risks with EU countries as the conflict in the Middle East reaches a 3-month mark. Enriched.europa.eu. Our near-term view on Euro to US dollar. With Euro to US dollar moving sideways today, the market is effectively waiting for a fresh catalyst. The $1.19 level above and $1.13 below are the levels to monitor for the next directional signal. Currency markets can move fast and unexpectedly. Central bank surprises, geopolitical shocks, and data prints are the key risks to monitor. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. If you found this analysis useful, please hit the like button, it genuinely helps us reach more investors. Subscribe and turn on notifications for our daily market briefings. Drop your view in the comments, are you bullish or bearish from here? That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is your Forex briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily currency coverage.